would like to move on to some E3 rumors. E3 is like in a week, dude, and there's some crazy stuff that's gonna happen at E3. I'm telling you, this year is gonna be the year. Like, if there was E3's had years like where it was like good and bad, but this year's gonna be phenomenal. I mean, like you said you got your Switch, right?
Yeah, I got the Switch. So, I'm pretty stoked. I love the Switch.
So Smash Brothers is definitely going to be E3. It hasn't been confirmed. I mean, Nintendo may not hold, like, they have this habit of doing things where they don't, like, actually show up at E3. They hold their own conference, like a side but around the same time as E3.
Nintendo did release a teaser video, though.
Yeah, but it didn't show any gameplay or any characters, and so.
Well, no, you're right, but they did. I mean, it is happening though.
Oh, for sure, but I think it's going to be definitely this year. I think that they're going to reveal it fully when E3 comes around. Personally,
I know a lot of people were saying they're hoping that it's not a port.
It's not.
That it better be a brand new.
It's not a port. There's no way. It's not happening. It's not. If there's a port, I don't know. I've lost all faith in video games and Nintendo at that point, I guess. But there's no way it's a port, dude. It's a new game.
It better not be a port. That's all I'm saying.
So there's gonna be that for the Switch. There's gonna be the new Metroid game, which is gonna be, I'm telling you right now, phenomenal. It's gonna be another really big one. I don't know. Are you really into the Metroid series?
I wasn't. I was huge in the Metroid series, like obviously when I was a kid, like back in the day, but. Not really so much anymore now. A game that looks really exciting to me is the Fallout 76. Looks pretty good. I think it looks really good.
I hate Fallout so much. So, I don't... This dawned on me last night. I own Fallout 3, I own Fallout New Vegas, I own Fallout 4. Have not beaten any of them. Haven't played more than like an hour of any of them. And I realized I was thinking about this the other night. I was like, gosh, you know what? Fallout is right up my alley in terms of the gameplay, apocalyptic wasteland future. I love that kind of stuff, like sci-fi-ish. All that. It should be like perfect for me, but it's not. And I realized what it is. I was playing Fallout 4 the other night. I was streaming it. It's the menu, the Pip-Boy menu system. It's abhorrent, dude. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And every time I have to go into the menu in Fallout, I genuinely just want to quit. I genuinely do not want to play the game anymore. And that's why I hate it. It's just the menu system. If they can revamp the menu system, I'm all aboard Fallout. But the menu sucks.
Yeah, I would definitely say as far as it goes for Fallout, it's one of those acquired tastes. Kind of similar to Borderlands.
I mean, like, I love...
it was like an acquired taste.
I don't like Borderlands either. I love, like, Skyrim, dude. I love Skyrim, and I should love Fallout, but I don't. And I think it's the menus. But Fallout 76 did look kind of interesting. We can pull up that clip really quick if you want, just so people can see just the official quick teaser. Let's see here. So they had it, please stand by. And basically, from what I understand, it is going to be set like 20 years after some sort of war or something like that. Like, this is going to be one of the first vaults that opened after the war. And so there's not going to be any like mutants or anything like that. It's just going to be right after the war. There's going to be regular people still. So I'm curious to know what kind of game it's going to be, because it's not going to be a regular Fallout game.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's definitely going to be something completely different.
Oh yeah, it needs to be this is what it needs to be. It needs to be a Fallout MMO, like an online multiplayer game. That would be rad. I'd be so in for that.
I just want to sing the song.
Yeah, no, and I think it's going to be set in West Virginia, is the other thing.
Yeah, we should definitely pause that before we get copyrighted.
Does it really matter?
Thank you, Bethesda. I'm just kidding.
I said
no,
Fallout.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't
matter. Copyright.
No doubt. Just saying Fallout 76.
Copyright, this entire piece of work is ours. So I'm interested to see what this game's going to be. I am super skeptical about it. Like I said, I've always like been willing to give Fallout a chance. Like I said, I bought 4, I bought 3, I bought New Vegas. So we're just gonna have to see, I guess, what the deal is. Other than Fallout, so here's gonna be some other big games. What?
Some other big ones that I'm looking forward to specifically from Microsoft. I mean, they're doing the Gears of War 5.
Right.
I never really was a huge fan of racing games, but the new Forza Horizon 4, I don't know if you've seen any previews for that.
Dude,
like, it looks pretty sick.
Forza Horizon is so good. Dude, the Forza games are so sweet. Like, they are just the best.
And apparently, too, there's supposed to be a new Halo, and then they're also announcing the Fable, like the continuation of the Fable series, which I know they've already kind of announced that.
Well, I mean, they shut down the studio that made Fable.
Well, yeah.
So if they can bring back Fable somehow, like, that would be cool. So let's see here, just real quickly. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about Fable or Halo 6, so that's really cool to hear you say that you've heard that. I'm way excited for. I am way excited for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think that's gonna be really cool.
Odyssey definitely looks like it could be a huge one. Also, too, there. I mean, obviously from Ubisoft as well. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 are rumored, and then there's rumors for a new Splinter Cell game being announced during Ubisoft's presentation as well.
Did you see the quick the Splinter Cell cameo in Ghost Recon Wildlands?
I did not know.
Oh, okay. There's a quick cameo. Basically, Sam Fisher comes in, more or less makes a reference to how Solid Snake is more or less dead from the Metal Gear Solid series. And it's saying like he's the only one now. It's a really great little quick clip, and that's why people think that there's going to be a new Splinter Cell game, which I do think there's going to be one too. Here, just real quickly before we jump through too many games, I just want to. This is a 15-second trailer of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's going to be set in Greece, and I just want everybody to see this really quickly. It's just a teaser, and it's got like the "This is Sparta," thing going on. Like that's it. That's the whole teaser trailer. I don't know what this dude's doing. Huh.
It's just laughing. It's like they added that at the very end with the laugh.
Maybe somebody added it in, but like it's just him kicking this guy off the cliff, very 300-esque when he kicks that dude down the well. I
like that they're going back to the old Romany type.
I am too. As I've always wished ever since like Assassin's Creed like 2. Ever since like Assassin's Creed 2. That they would have something like that, like Rome or Greece or something like that, and kind of go back to that era. Assassin's Creed Origins is fantastic. I'm actually playing through it right now. I haven't beaten it yet, but it's a great game. So they're definitely heading in the right direction. There's going to be a new Pokemon game on the Switch. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, Eevee and Pikachu or something?
Yeah, and I'm pissed about it. Honestly, okay, so here's the deal. It's not like a regular core Pokemon game. It's just it's gonna have some of the Pokemon mechanics, but it's gonna be also some of the mechanics from like Pokemon Go for your phone, and it's like Pokemon Light is what I'm looking at it as. It's not like a full-fledged Pokemon game, and so I'm real despondent about that whole situation because I was hoping I want a Pokemon game on the Switch that is like a full-fledged game, and instead of it being like a top-down perspective, it's behind the character, and you've got this giant 3D Pokemon world, to go through. I think that would just be so rad. But hopefully, I think they said that there is going to be one coming like next year or the year after, like a full-fledged one, and hopefully that's going to be it for me. Not really interested in the Pikachu or Eevee game anymore.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think that they need to kind of switch it up a little bit more. I think if they could revamp Pokemon completely, keep the same formula, but could create like a Final Fantasy-esque type Pokemon, right. I feel like that could revamp the series in a hardcore way, and it would be probably the greatest game ever, next to Final Fantasy. Like,
absolutely, dude. Speaking of which, so did you hear about? I know this is a little bit old news at this point, But for anybody that does not know, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, has hit some trouble. And basically, they were partnering up with a company for the last 2 years that was helping to make the game. And I don't know, like, how they didn't, like, catch on to this problem sooner, or they didn't, like, do something about it. But basically, the company, I can't remember the name of the company right now, they took 2 years of assets and things that company had made and threw it in the trash and said, we're just going to do it ourselves. How do you let a company work on your game for 2 years and not, like, identify a problem sooner? I mean,
that's a good question.
Did anybody from Square Enix ever go over there? Like, where they're just like, hey, if you guys could just do this for us, that'd be great. And they were like, okay, and never talked to him again. And then 2 years later, they showed up and they were like, what the fuck? I don't understand. It blows my mind. Anyway, my point of this story is that Final Fantasy VII Remake, essentially, from what's been disclosed, has 4 years technically of work gone into it, but 2 years is in the trash. So I don't think we'll be seeing we might see something at E3, but I mean, I think this game's honestly going to be another Final Fantasy 15. It's going to take 10 years to come to us. It's not going to be until like the PlayStation 6. I just don't think it's going to happen. So I'm really disappointed. I mean, they've crushed my dreams at this point, so I don't know. But on a happier note, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming this year, guaranteed. I guarantee it, and I am so happy. Like, I'm going to take time off work to play this game, and I'm just going to ignore everybody in my life and just play Kingdom Hearts.
Well, Square Enix also has, what do they got? Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well.
Yeah, that'll
so
be
Kingdom Hearts 3 and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
So they're getting a new Tomb Raider game as well.
Yeah, Tomb Raider looked really good. The trailer looked really good. The only other game that I'm not really big on The Last of Us. I haven't played the first one. I know it's great.
It's a great game.
But it's not my thing. But for anybody that hasn't played Detroit Become Human, you need to. If you have a PS4, you need to buy it. Like right now, it's really good. Red Dead Redemption 2. I guarantee you it's going to get shown more at E3. And here's what they need to do. If they can make Red Dead Redemption 2 into just how like Grand Theft Auto 5 was with Grand Theft Auto Online, you have like that online component, but set it in Cowboy Land, that's the only game I'll probably ever play ever again. Like, you know, if you can just have like your own customized cowboy, you can go around like robbing banks or, you know, killing bad guys, doing whatever you want. Like, the chaos that would ensue would be so fun, I think, dude. Like, I think that would be great. And hopefully that is going to be part of Red Dead Redemption.
Well, imagine if you could start like your own little posse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude,
Me, you, and a bunch of other people all get together. We go rob banks. We go like rob people. We go loot freaking farms and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be so. I mean, like the whole
it's
entire
like the old West days.
The whole entire map would be on fire within.
Or you and a bunch of other people get together and become deputies, where then you're hunting down all these other people that are
right.
doing that.
They can do a lot of things with that, you know. I mean,
it'd be really fun.
And Grand Theft Auto Online has gotten really silly in the last couple of years. Like, they have, like, you know, racetracks in the sky and, like, all this craziness to it. And it's just fun. You know, after they got, like, at first it was pretty, like, set in the GTA world where you had, like, the good guys, bad guys scenarios. And I played those a little bit. But, like, honestly, like, the sillier it got, the more fun it got. And the crazier stuff was a lot more fun to me. And so I'm hoping they continue this over with Red Dead 2. I have really high hopes for this game. I'm a little scared they're going to like butcher one of my favorite series of all time. But I don't think they will. I really think that this is going to be a great game. So I am super excited for that. If you guys haven't seen like a trailer of Red Dead 2, like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
It's amazing. If for any of you who loved the original Red Dead, or like Red Dead Nightmare and all the add-ons, like you're gonna love it. It's gonna be the greatest.
Like let me just pull up this image really quick and show everybody this image. Like, look at how amazing this dude looks.
It's like night and day compared to the first one.
Oh yeah,
they've stepped it up.
Yeah, it's really good. So I mean, is there any other E3 games that you're super excited for? Whoop.
I mean, the only other big ones that I see that are coming out, I mean, as far as Sony, I mean, we have, Death Stranding.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We also have the new Spider-Man game.
That's gonna be good.
Exclusive Spider-Man project.
I'm gonna get that for sure.
Insomniac Games, and then obviously The Last of Us Part 2,
Right.
which is going to be a huge thing. I think The Last of Us 2, out of all the stuff coming out of Sony, is probably going to do the biggest for them.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the biggest game. Nintendo, if we're moving on to others, I think Nintendo is going to have a huge show this time around. I mean, they're going to... What do we got? We're going to have Super Smash Brothers. Hopefully they're going to do that. We're going to get the Pokemon Pikachu Eevee. I mean, what else are we going to get? We're going to get
sorry,
few others.
I don't mean to cut you off at all.
No, you're good.
Are you into the Devil May Cry series at all?
Yes.
So Capcom, and this is like literally 10 hours ago, Capcom has registered a domain name for Devil May Cry 5, suggesting that an E3 reveal could be on the way.
Ooh.
So I think that there's going to be a new Devil May Cry. They've been talking about it, and so I think that's definitely going to be a thing. And Fortnite apparently is going to be coming to the Switch. There is going to be I know nobody wants to hear this except for me, but there is going to be obviously Bungie's going to be announcing their new expansion. Actually, they're going to be revealing it tomorrow if any of you are actually interested. But there's like this tiny little Forsaken teaser trailer that, let me just bring this up really quick. It's like 10 seconds long. And it's going back to the Reef and Marasov, the Queen. It's going to be really good. I think this is going to save the game, honestly. It's tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific. If you are still into Destiny and you're watching this, you make sure you check that out because it's going to be hopefully something big. And E3 will be their big reveal, I think. So that's another one that I'm excited for. But
yeah, no, that should be pretty interesting. I mean, as far as it goes for another game that I'm super excited for, and I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this, but Vampire. Have you seen the trailer for this new video game called Vampire?
No, I have not.
It looks amazing. Oh my god, this looks like the type of game that I've been waiting for years, and it finally looks like it has the right mechanics, and it's going to be an amazing game. But let's watch a little bit of this trailer.
Okay.
And it just...
Is this it? No, this is 2011.
No, that's not it. No. It's called VAMPYR.
Oh, P-Y...
VAMPYR.
No E?
No E, yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Is there a newer trailer, do you know?
I mean that...
Here we go.
This game, though, looks amazing. I would highly recommend everybody check it out.
Screenshots of it, but I haven't actually seen it.
Well, the way that it gets so detailed.
Alright, here, let me make this full screen for all those folks that are going to be watching this here.
The thing I've become. A vampire.
Ooh, this is good.
To be hunted down.
This kind of reminds me of The Witcher, but but vampires.
Well, but you get to see views when you're in the vampire side of it, where you get to see like the heart pumping as you're like taking the last life of the person kind of thing. It's just, it looks phenomenal.
Werewolves.
Like they did.
Huh. This looks pretty good, actually, man.
Life has become a waking nightmare.
Like,
I did not choose the thing I've become.
is this just is this just gonna be a single player game, or what is this?
Cursed be the choice.
Available tomorrow.
Yeah. Everybody needs to go get that game.
Yeah,
I need to go buy that game. I think I might actually be getting that game.
Let's see.
That game looks great though. It's gonna be great. Also, too, for anybody else interested in the Switch who is obsessed, like I am, with Roller Coaster Tycoon, they are bringing Roller Coaster Tycoon to the Switch.
I was obsessed with Roller Coaster Tycoon like 15 years ago when it was cool.
Oh my god, I love that game. When they ported it over for Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 to the Mac, I bought it instantly. I still have it.
They are fun games. Don't get me wrong. I think they're really good. So let's see here. The Vampire game, it doesn't say if it's like single player or 2-player. Or it's probably just.
I'm sure it's got to be single player. There's no way with that type of game. It's got to be single player.
Yeah, you're right. Roller Coaster Tycoon, that'll be cool. I'm sure.
It'll be interesting to see that come to the Switch.
So Splinter Cell's rumored. Spyro, a new Spyro is also rumored, which I'm not excited about at all. Spyro's so old, I just let it die, in my opinion. I mean, he was a cool character back in the day, dude, but like literally.
Well, that was back in like the original PlayStation.
Again, this is like 18 years ago. Like I don't care about it anymore. Crackdown 3 was supposed to be an Xbox like launch game. It's had so many delays. Crackdown 3 better be D3, and it better be damn good. The first Crackdown was great, and so was Crackdown 2.
I did actually play Crackdown 1 and 2. I thought they were pretty interesting. I liked the whole upgrade aspect of it. The way that they did the upgrades was really cool.
Right.
Some other games that are coming out that aren't by anybody who's like massive or huge. I mean, there are some massive and huge. Like Tarek had said, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We do also have Fortnite. Apparently, is doing something new. Like Tarek said, could be porting that over to the Switch. Yeah. We got the Mega Man 11. They're also doing a new Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but it must be some new update for that. And the only other thing would be Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. So it looks like they're redoing Street Fighter V again. Because, like, we haven't already had 10 games redoing the original. Right. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I know. Might as well. If people keep buying it, why not?
I have remember when me, you, and Bruce used to all, like, go over and we all would play the Street Fighter Ultimate? We'd just kick the shit out of each other with the Street Fighter?
I vaguely remember playing Street Fighter.
Used to play it quite a bit.
Just so we are running out of time here. We've only got a couple minutes left before we got to wrap up.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, well, guys, I think we'll just go ahead and end it there. It's been, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys like the new format. This is what it's going to kind of be like. I know that we felt like we were kind of all over the place. We were here, we were there, we were around, here we go. But this is what it's going to kind of be like. So hopefully you guys like it. Also, keep your eyes out for other content as well that's going to be coming out with this. So that's going to be something coming out here soon. When that does happen, we'll announce it to you guys. So we'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and again, like Tyfly was saying, I mean, we're kind of trying to find our footing again with what we're doing. We're trying to do it something new, and at the same time trying to figure that out still while we're doing it. And so if you guys do have any ideas for us, let us know. As far as like what type of things we should be talking about, or like what's something you liked, something you didn't like, just let us know in the comment section below. We certainly do appreciate it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. So thanks for watching, and until next time.
And always remember, stay awesome.